Hey students, how's everybody doing today? Alright, so we are here. I'm here to give you part 2 on our lesson on percent of change. This is chapter 2, lesson 7. We were talking about previously that percent of change is really good to use if you have a number or a quantity that changes over time or however. You go to a store and you got a price change or something like that, and you're trying to figure out just really how much did it change. And we don't look at an actual quantity, but with percent of change, you look at a percentage, which is a better way of telling how much something really changed in relationship to something else. So part 1, I showed you a proportion on how to calculate percent of change. We did a couple examples. One just with two numbers, an original and a new number, and then in the second example we actually applied it to a real life situation. So for this video, it's going to be a very short video. We're going to cover examples 3 and 4 from chapter 2 lesson 7, starting on page 120, and all I'm really going to do is kind of continue with that idea on real life situations and real life applications of percent of change. And I'm going to show you a couple common things that you see percent of change on. One is when you have sales tax, and when you pay sales tax on a purchase, that's a percent of change. And also when you get a discount. Let's say, for instance, something's a percentage off or on sale at a store. Those are two really common things we see on a daily basis where we have percent of change and we might not necessarily know we have percent of change. Okay? So if you're with me, like I said, I'm starting on page 120, chapter 2, lesson 7, and let's look at example 3. And so we can hear example 3 is talking about sales tax, right? Unfortunately, it's one of those things in life. Remember, there's two things certain in life: death and taxes, right? When you buy something, you typically got to pay sales tax. And if you are in my finance class, we talk about that even further in depth, where sales tax, not everything is charged sales tax. But in this case, let's go ahead and read the situation on page 120. So, example 3, page 120, it says, Marta is purchasing wire and beads to make jewelry. Her merchandise is $28.62 before taxes. If the tax is 7.25%, what is the final cost? So let's write down our facts, right? Just like we were doing with other problems. Tilt this up a little bit. Like we were doing the previous word problems, always look at your facts first. So she spent $28.62. We know that. So $28.62. And that would be, if you were thinking in a finance terms, that'd be your subtotal. And then it says the sales tax is 7.25%. So you're going to see with this problem, it's quite a bit different looking than the previous one. You don't really have to use that proportion that we did. That proportion that we looked at in examples 1 and 2, you could use that. It just makes it a lot more difficult, in my opinion. For taking sales tax or adding sales tax or taking a discount, this method I'm going to show you is just a little bit easier. First things first, you want to take your percentage and convert it to a numerical decimal. Right now, it's a percent, and we can't use a percent when we calculate this, right? And I know a lot of people's phones and calculators, they have the percent button, but you need to know how to convert a percent as well. A couple ways we can think about this. When you convert a percentage, your decimal's right here. You move it to the left 2 times. So 1, 2, okay? And it becomes 0.0725, okay? Another way we can think about it, if it helps you, and I'll show you right here. Just go back and use the same thing. We have 7.25%. If we take that percentage and we divide it by 100, right? You divide it by 100, that will give you 0.0725. Whichever way you remember better, that's fine. There's not one correct way. Take your percentage, divide it by 100. That'll give you the proper decimal. Or take the decimal and move it 2 places to the left. That'll give you the proper decimal. All right. Once we have this 0.0725, we just take our subtotal and multiply it by that number times 0.0725. So we take the 2862 times 0.0725. If you're looking with me on the page, it's comes up to $2.07. So I'm not going to punch that into my calculator this time. $2.07, 2.07. So that's the actual sales tax. So once again, this was your subtotal. This was your tax rate. And this was your sales tax. And so if we just want to figure out the total, anytime you find a total, you just add the two together. Right? So we just take the 2862 plus the $2.07, and that gives us, what is that? $30.69. And that's your total. All right. That's it, people. For finding sales tax and for finding a full total, basically what a cash register does any store you go to. When you go to, I don't know, Meijer or Kroger or Walmart, you scan the item, and if it's eligible for sales tax, you scan the item, you hit total, it automatically does all this for you. It has a sales tax computed into it, and it takes care of it for you. Let's do another one real quick. Do another sales tax problem, then I'll show you a discount. So same idea. So if you're still with me, I'm still on the same page. Bottom of page 120, guided practice number 3. Once again, bottom of page 120, guided practice 3. Still talking about shopping. It says a new DVD, or in nowadays, Blu-ray, a new DVD costs $24.99. The sales tax is 6.85%. What's the total? So we take our DVD. Our DVD is $24.99. It tells you the sales tax rate is 6.85%, which, if you use either one of those methods I showed you, divide by 100, or move the decimal 2 places to the left, that's going to give you 0.0685. It's very important that that 0 goes in there if you don't include the 0, and it's just 0.685, that's 68.5%. So be careful converting. Take that 0.0685 and you multiply it. So $24.99 times 0.0685. Let me get my calculator up on screen if I can find it. Where are you at? Where are you at, calculator? There you are. So $24.99 times 0.0685, and that gives me 1.711815. So we just rounded to the nearest cent, so $1.71. And remember, that's your sales tax, $1.71. Because it's tax, don't forget we add tax onto the bill, right? Sometimes you want to subtract it. You're paying the tax. So you take the $24.99 plus $1.71. What is that going to give us? That's going to give us 10, 10, 17, 4, 5, 6, $26.70. So, and that's your total. So if you go out to Best Buy or someplace and that's, and you're not buying a new movie or something, that's kind of what you're going to pay. All right. Okay. Example 4, let's finish this up. So I'm going to scroll down here. So I'm at the top of page 121. Example 4, top of page 121 is talking about discounts. right? Now, discounts are going to be the opposite of sales tax. If sales tax we multiply and we add to get a total, discounts you're going to calculate the same way, but when you take the discount, you subtract it from the amount, okay? Because it's coming off your bill. Thus the idea of a discount. All right, so example 4, and then I'll be done with you for this lesson. And when you go to a store, you might have both, right? You might have a discount, then sales tax. And you would do the discount first, which would come off the item, then you'd add the sales tax second. So I'm just starting at the top of page 121. It says, since Tyrell has earned good grades in school, he qualifies for the good student discount on his car insurance. His monthly payment without the discount is $85. If the discount is 20%, what will he pay each month? So all we have to do here is just take 20% off of $85. Same idea here. You've got $85, 20%. You still have to convert the percentage to a numerical decimal. So I can either move the decimal over 2 times, or I can divide it by 100. Why don't I divide by 100 in this case? 20% divided by 100 is 0.2 or 0.20. It's the same thing. The zero is kind of unnecessary. We'll take 85 times 0.2. And what does that give me? That's that's $17, I believe. $17. So 85 times 0.2 is 17. So 85 times 0.2 is 17. That's going to be our discount. And we would subtract that. So you take your $85, your monthly premium, minus 17, and that makes it $68. That's your new premium. For all those you don't know, that's what you pay for insurance. An insurance bill is a premium. All right. Oh, what time we got? Let's do one more, just so we're clear. I'm at the middle of page 121, and it's guided practice 4. Middle of page 121, guided practice 4. Let's knock this bad boy out. So it says, middle of page 121, guided practice 4, it says a picture frame originally priced at $14.89 is on sale for 40% off. What is the discounted price? So we're just taking 40% of $14.89. So $14.89 is the cost. 40% divided by 100. That converts to 0.4. Take $14.89 times 0.4. And what's that going to give us? $14.89 times 0.4 is, it's 5.956, so we round that to the nearest cent, so that'll be $5.96. All right, that's our discount. So we just take $14.89, subtract the $5.96. So $14.89 minus $5.96, and that gives us $8.93. $8.93, and that's going to be our final amount. So that's it, people. That's how you do sales tax and discounts. And like I said, if you're buying something at a store, you're probably going to have to deal with both. You're probably going to have to deal with both a discount first, then sales tax second. And it's really not much different. You would just take the discount, get that price, and then multiply that by whatever sales tax rate and add it on. So you do both subtraction and addition in the same problem. I believe there's a couple of problems in this lesson that I'm going to have you do both sales tax and discount. I'm sorry, other way around. a discount, then sales tax. So that's it. If you have any questions, any concerns, give me a holler, friends. This one's not too bad, but like I said before, reach out to me if you have any questions, and as always, I'm really happy to help you out, okay? Like I say every day, I hope you're staying safe, socially distant, keep yourself quarantined, try to get outside by yourself if you can, get some of the nice weather in if it's a nice day, not raining, and you know, as always, I'll post in the comments all the ways you can reach out to me. Call me, email me, message me. Whatever works for you works for me, and I'm getting your messages 24/7. Whether or not I respond right away, I am getting them. So you all take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.